After Christmas in a shooting outside a Penn Hills bar. Thanks for joining us. I'm Liz Kilmer. This was a breaking story on Channel 11 Morning News, and since then, Channel 11's Mike Holden got new details and talked to neighbors who live nearby.
It's a somber day for this Penn Hills community. An 18-year-old woman was shot right here in this bar parking lot and then rushed to a local hospital where she later died. New this afternoon, the crime scene may have cleared outside of this Frankstown Road bar, but the homicide investigation is now just beginning. Allegheny County police were called to assist Penn Hills police after an 18-year-old woman was found shot in Flynn's Pub parking lot. Homicide detectives spent hours canvassing the space and gathering evidence. Our Channel 11 camera captured this shell casing near a taped-off red car. They eventually towed away another red car parked near the bar entrance. County police learned the 18-year-old woman got into a fight with another woman outside of the bar before she was shot and killed there. Neighbors told us this news is heartbreaking, and they feel for the teen's family, especially right after the holiday.
Just God bless you, and, you know, the community of Penn Hills, we pray for you, you know, because this is really sad to lose a child around this time of the year, and she's a baby, 18.
If they hear anything, they can call Allegheny County Police tip line at 1-833 all tips.
And throughout the course of the day, we're making nonstop checks with the Allegheny County Police for additional information on this case, plus a potential suspect. Look for the latest live developments for Channel 11 News starting at 5 o'clock tonight. Reporting in Penn Hills, Mike Holden, Channel 11 News.
And breaking right now, Pittsburgh police need your help finding a missing man. Take a look at your screen. We're going to pull up 25-year-old Ian Rogers. Police say he was last seen yesterday evening in downtown Pittsburgh. He's believed to be wearing glasses. If you've seen Rogers or if you know where he is, call Pittsburgh police. It's going to feel more like spring than winter today. Meteorologist Stephanie Allison joins us now with some well above average temperatures.
Yes,
Stephanie,
we are going to get above average 20-25 degrees, already sitting at some of those marks right now. So those temperatures are soaring up into the 50s, upper 50s, lower 60s already here at the noon hour. So it certainly feels like spring break instead of winter break, right? Visibility is fine. That's not an issue today. That has been quite the issue for the last day and a half, so Christmas morning and Christmas Eve. So that is out of here right now. Look at the temperature jump from yesterday at this time. We're 24 degrees warmer at the noon hour right now than we were yesterday at this time. So where are we sitting? Well, look at that. We have mostly cloudy skies. We have sunshine peeking through. It's beautiful outside, and visibility is not an issue. 58 degrees right now, and those numbers are going to continue to go up. So we're looking at the lower 60s for most of us today with those light winds. Not an issue for travelers out there today. I will let you know when the next system will bring us some rain showers in the forecast and what you can expect and when rain will impact your forecast here. That's coming up in a little bit. Liz?
Stephanie, thanks. And new at noon, the Pennsylvania Catholic Diocese paid nearly $84 million to 564 victims of sexual abuse. That's what the Associated Press just uncovered in a new report. That report saying that the number could grow next year as the Compensation Fund administrators work through a backlog of claims. Channel 11 is going through more of the report, and we'll have much more coming up tonight at 6. And police are looking for clues into a robbery reported in Carnegie. 911 officials tell us that the victim went to a Gecko station after apparently being robbed earlier this morning. It's still not clear, though, where the robbery happened, and we're told no one was hurt. If you're driving today, you'll see lots of company out on the roads. We expect to see the most delays and congestion on the roads this afternoon. According to AAA, more than 115 million people are traveling between now and January 1st. That is the most travelers ever on record. And for those of you who are flying, today is the most expensive travel day. The average price of an airline ticket today is $692. Oh. Debate over the rules for the impending impeachment trial is on pause right now, but President Trump is not. Jacqueline Fell is in Washington with the impeachment complaints from the president today.
President Trump attacking House Speaker Nancy Pelosi today on Twitter about the ongoing impeachment proceedings, calling her crazy and said she should clean up her filthy, dirty district. It's been roughly a week since House Democrats voted to impeach the president, accusing him of abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. President Trump has taken issue with Pelosi over her decision to delay sending the 2 articles of impeachment to the Senate until the rules for the trial are made clear. The president tweeting Pelosi has no leverage in the Senate. Democrats have expressed concerns that Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell will not hold a fair trial. Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski echoed that concern. She says she's disturbed by McConnell's statement that the verdict in the president's upcoming impeachment trial was already determined.
To me, it means that we have to take that step back from being hand in glove with the defense.
McConnell says that he will work, quote, in total coordination with the White House during the impeachment trial. In Washington, Jacqueline Fell, Channel 11 News.
We're waiting to see if an Uber driver will be fired for carrying a gun. Police say he used the gun to fight off 4 passengers who attacked him in Oakland. We told you about this on Christmas Eve. The dangerous night ended at a gas station on Kraft Avenue. One of the passengers was grazed in the head by a bullet. Well, we looked up Uber's firearms policy. It bans drivers, riders, guests, and delivery partners from carrying firearms of any kind while using the app. If you have a gun, it must be unloaded and locked in a container in the car's trunk. A Washington County fire chief is back home this morning after being arrested in Thailand. Hanover volunteer fire chief Michael Mora was arrested last month after a bullet was found in his luggage at the Bangkok airport. He spent nearly 5 weeks in the Southeast Asian country, unable to leave. But now, according to his son's Facebook page, Mora returned home Christmas Eve. He thanked everyone for their support. People had raised nearly $37,000 on a GoFundMe for the family. Mora was in Thailand doing work for his employer, General Electric. A rash of tragedies this holiday season. Investigators in several cities, including some here in Pennsylvania, spent Christmas responding to violent reports, even deaths. John Lawrence reports.
Philadelphia police respond to a fatal incident during the early hours of Wednesday.
For this to happen early on Christmas morning, on a day that should be a family day, a peaceful day, it just makes it that much more hard to conceive.
A 35-year-old woman was pronounced dead at a local hospital. Authorities say she was stabbed in front of 6 children who lived with her, one of whom was injured as well.
So there was clearly a violent struggle inside.
A man found standing over the bleeding woman is in custody. Another Christmas Day killing in San Antonio, Texas. Police there say a pregnant 24-year-old woman was fatally shot by the father of her 2 other children. The suspect is hospitalized in serious condition after shooting himself, local media report.
Question of a child from a garage.
And in Boston, a woman and 2 children under the age of 5 are pronounced dead after being found on a sidewalk near a parking garage.
As a mother, it was incredibly hard. This scene in particular, where there were 2 young children that lost their lives today.
The Suffolk County DA says a vehicle connected to the victims was found in the garage.
On Christmas and in the holiday season, where many people are celebrating, it can be a challenging and difficult time. But I feel it imperative that we let people know that there's help.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
A Butler County man spent part of his holiday behind bars accused of threatening judges. Here's a look at Frederick Bueller. State police say the Sarver man left alarming voicemails for 2 judges and a township supervisor. Comments included things like, quote, get your last meal, and suggested blood will be spilled. Troopers say Bueller was mad for an earlier incident where he was sent to jail. And funeral arrangements are now in place for the Texas mother killed in an apparent plot to kidnap her baby. The infant, little Margot, now back with her father as the investigation moves forward. NBC's Sam Brock reports.
New photos this morning of Tammy and David Broussard with their daughter Heidi and granddaughter baby Margot, right after Margot's birth last month. Precious snapshots, now prelude to an unimaginable picture of pain. Heidi Broussard vanished from her Austin apartment on December 12th, along with her baby, only to be found dead 8 days later on a friend's property in Houston. Baby Margot alive and well inside the house. Tammy Broussard telling NBC News, Christmas night feels empty because the light of our lives did not walk through that door with Silas and announce, Mama, we're here.
She has a beautiful son. a beautiful family that's sitting here waiting on her.
This morning, little Margot reunited with her father, Shane, who posted this picture to his Facebook account and asked for help getting his whole family to Louisiana for the wake. NBC News has confirmed with Heidi's mother a viewing will be held on Friday with funeral services planned for Saturday in Lake Charles, Louisiana. But the funeral comes with crucial questions unanswered. Like if childhood friend Megan Humphrey played a role in Heidi's death. Humphrey faces 2 charges of kidnapping and tampering with a human corpse. The two met at church camp when they were 11. Rachel West was Heidi's close friend.
What has this done to Heidi's parents?
I mean, I say Silas just lost his world. They lost their world. That's their baby. That's their only baby. Heidi is an only child. And for them to have to go through this, I would never, ever want to feel the pain they feel.
Investigators have not yet responded to numerous calls and emails about the case and a possible motive. Humphrey's attorney has also not returned our calls.
Pray for Silas.
Now a community mourns the unexplained tragedy.
Pray for baby Margot.
And turns toward honoring a beautiful life lost.
That was Sam Brock reporting. Now, Heidi's mom, Tammy, says the wake and funeral will be open to the public because she wants people to hear firsthand about her daughter and what she meant to so many. More trouble for a well-known Pittsburgh attorney. The crime he's now accused of committing inside a parking garage. Plus, Western PA slammed by the flu, the one county where cases have jumped 174%.
The warmth continues today. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times, and we have temperatures well above average. How warm will we get today, and when is the next chance for rain that will impact your forecast? Those details next. You're watching Channel 11 News.
Channel 11 News and NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
We're a team you can count on to cover stories that impact your life.
Whether it's across the street or around the world.
Channel 11 News at 6.
And NBC Nightly News at 6:30.
Nobody can read between the lines like Judge Judy.
He was arrested and charged with smuggling synthetic marijuana into the Allegheny County Jail, and now a well-known Pittsburgh attorney is in more trouble with the law. Channel 11's Amy Hudak explains.
I just got off the phone with Paul Gettleman. He said he was perplexed. This was the first he heard of any sort of summons. He added that he absolutely has no comments. High-profile lawyer Paul Gettleman is usually the one defending people accused of crimes, not the one getting his mugshot taken. Gettleman was indicted by a grand jury 2 weeks ago, accused of smuggling synthetic marijuana, K2, into the Allegheny County Jail. But he also got a surprise summons on Christmas Eve for an alleged hit and run in the parking garage right next to the courthouse. A woman says she was driving behind Gettleman up the ramps of the parking garage on 1st Avenue. She says he was driving erratically and repeatedly slammed the brakes. He then put his Audi in reverse and slammed into her. According to the court paperwork, Gettleman then exited his Audi, stared directly at her for a brief period, checked his vehicle for damages, then departed up the ramp. The summons comes after a grand jury released their report on Gettleman's felony drug charges. Investigators say they grew suspicious when Gettleman came in the wrong entrance of the Allegheny County Jail with a green folder, then left minutes later. According to the paperwork, when the attorney left, he no longer had the green folder. Video surveillance of the inmate showed him carrying the green folder. Local defense attorney Phil DeLacente talked to Channel 11 about those allegations before Christmas.
Everyone was shocked and surprised. It's unfortunate it was a grand jury, which means there was a very thorough investigation.
According to investigators, Gettleman charged up to $1,000 to deliver the drugs. Now, with the latest allegation against him, it could be an uphill climb for the now embattled lawyer.
It can be devastating to not only a legal career, but also your liberty. So this is a very, very serious set of allegations brought by a grand jury that involved numerous amounts of manpower, victims that were involved.
At the Allegheny County Jail, Amy Hudak, Channel 11 News.
And that legal expert told Channel 11 that the disciplinary board was likely already notified of the drug charges and will act accordingly. Meantime, the flu continues to slam western Pennsylvania. In the last week, cases have jumped 53%, according to the health department, and Allegheny County leads the state. There's now more than 3,000 cases. On this map, you can see Allegheny is the only county in red. Here's a look at other numbers. In the last week, cases in Armstrong County jumped 174%. Cases in Butler and Fayette counties also saw a jump of more than 100%. Health officials say it's extremely important that you get the flu vaccine. And don't forget, keep washing your hands, cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze, and disinfect doorknobs and your cell phones. A hiker killed by a tree while walking along a trail in the woods in California. Park officials say on Christmas Eve, 5 trees toppled onto the hillside trail. One of those crashed directly onto a group of hikers. A 29-year-old man was pinned by the trunk in the tree and killed. Park officials say what happened on Tuesday is rare and say winter storms over the last week may have been to blame.
It's heartbreaking when anything happens, and you always think about the risks, but the alternative would be to stay inside.
A woman with the group was hurt by falling debris, and another man escaped without being hurt. Well, saving the historic Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris might not be possible. The rector said during Christmas Mass that there's a 50% chance that the fire did more damage than they thought. The scaffolding that's tied into the building structure could come crashing down once it's removed. The world watched in horror as fire tore through the building this past April. It was just a few days before Easter, and it destroyed much of the 800-year-old landmark, including its iconic Gothic spire. French officials have said that they plan to start restoration work next year. They hoped to be done by 2024 when Paris hosts the Olympics.
Your severe weather Team 11 forecast.
Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Stephanie Allison. Warm weather in the forecast today. It is certainly feeling like spring other than winter. You know, winter started last weekend on Saturday night, and Christmas just yesterday. It certainly doesn't feel it as you step outside. It feels like spring. It feels like March and April. We're looking at 60s in the forecast today for some of us. A little patchy fog out there, as you can see off in the distance. Other than that, we have clouds mixed with sunshine. Look at that, 57 in Butler. Some colder marks to the north. You're only going to come into the mid to upper 50s today. Franklin, one of the cooler spots today, currently at 50. That's very warm. Our average high for this time of year is 37 degrees, and that's where many of us started the morning. 59 in Beaver right now, 58 in Pittsburgh, 60s off to the south. Look at that, Waynesburg, 62 right now. These numbers go up from here as we move into the early afternoon hours. So most of us are right around 58. We're going to continue to see 60 degrees as we move into the afternoon afternoon hours and the lower 60s as well. So highs coming in. Look at this. A big range in temperatures depending on where you're located today. 54 in Butler, 61 in Pittsburgh, and 63 in Washington. So a big temperature difference there. Beaver coming in at 60, Greensburg at 60 as well. So get outside, enjoy this beautiful weather that we have right now, because changes will be coming to the forecast. We're looking at some showers entering the forecast in a little bit tomorrow. So that happens really overnight tonight as we'll start to see those increasing clouds. Look at that low, 45 degrees, a nice mild night ahead. But we become overcast, and drizzle will develop mainly after 1-2 a.m. So a little drizzle, a little fog for us tomorrow morning, and a little mist is possible. A few showers, very light in nature, spotty across the area through tomorrow morning and into your Friday. So grab that umbrella and keep it handy tomorrow. You may need it. Some of us just seeing cloudy skies. So 45 overnight. The best chance of rain, though, comes Sunday. So let's take a look at tomorrow first. In the morning, some very light scattered showers out there, very spotty in nature, some mist out there as well, some fog for your morning tomorrow. Cloudy skies hanging around. These are going to keep temperatures a little bit lower for your Friday. Saturday looking good, which is actually the pick of the weekend. We will wake up with morning fog. Some of us may have dense fog on your Saturday morning, but we're going to look at conditions improving as we move throughout the second half of your Saturday. So tomorrow's forecast, as I mentioned, a little bit cooler, 55. And let's take a look at that forecast. So the pick of the weekend is Saturday, because Sunday we are going to have periods of rain and even a chance to hear some thunder in that forecast on Sunday ahead of this system. 59 on Sunday. So we warm up, and then temperatures take a tumble. So rain impacts for Sunday, periods of rain, especially in the afternoon and into the early evening hours. And then Monday is the day we're going to see rain showers mixed to snow showers as temperatures take a tumble behind this system and we cool back off. So enjoy the beautiful dry weather today and the upper 50s and lower 60s across the Pittsburgh area. Liz?
Stephanie, thanks. We'll consider putting the phone down and looking up. Next, that message, part of a local teacher's emoji project, and how she hopes it'll spark a conversation. And the struggle some local fire departments face to make sure they're protected not just from flames, but other health dangers they confront while fighting them.
News is happening in your neighborhood. Channel 11 News is there.
We're in McCandless, Cranberry, and Butler. We cover news everywhere you live, not just downtown. We're in Aliquippa, Coraopolis, and Moon.
Bringing you stories that impact your town. That's what makes Channel 11 News different.
More local news from more neighborhoods. That's a fact. We're in Bethel Park, South Park, and Mount Lebanon. When you want news from where you live,
watch Channel 11 News.
followed by NBC Nightly News at 6:30.
Well, many of us use emojis, but now a local art teacher is hoping they can be used in a new way to get students to open up. Channel 11's Jennifer Tomazik shows us the unique project.
How many times do you send emojis, and how many times do you actually talk to your friends about how you're feeling? Well, an art teacher at Deer Lakes wants students to do more talking.
The point was to get them to stop looking at their phones where emojis live and talk and look up at the walls to see those things and possibly see the people around them.
So right now, more than 24 emoji pictures are hanging up around Deer Lakes High School. You can see some of them here in this video. Art students painted them as part of the emoji project. Here's how it came about. Their teacher told our partners at the Trib that these students were just kind of goofing off one day. One of the students painted an angry face, and that got the teacher to thinking maybe they should all paint one up and then put them up around the school.
I hope that it sparks a discussion about relating to each other and emotions and feelings that they have in common instead of just hiding behind their phone and their little emojis.
Because it's just so easy to do, right? So she wants them to talk about how their friends are doing and find out if maybe they get a similar feeling when they see an emoji like this. These are up right now throughout Deer Lakes High School. Jennifer Tomazik, Channel 11 News.
New at noon, the Fort Pitt Museum will soon shut its doors temporarily for updates. Officials say the museum will be closed for a month starting January 1st. Exhibits will be cleaned and updated, and staff members will also prepare for the rest of the year. The museum will then reopen February 1st. Well, there are a lot of parties this time of year, so you want to make sure you're okay to drive before you hit the road. Coming up, where state police will be out in full force through the new year.
A big warm-up today, well above average. How warm will we get today, and when is the next chance for rain? Those details are coming up next. You're watching Channel 11 News.
You're watching WPXI Now, your source for original local shows. All the best things happening in Pittsburgh in one place. Watch 11 Things to Do, Thursday and Friday mornings at 9:15 on WPXI Now and on demand. On Channel 11 Morning News for breaking news. Now, we've expanded our coverage of breaking news where you live. Our anchor connects you to new information all morning long. Don't miss anything happening in the morning. Watch Channel 11 Morning News. Get local news in a flash with Channel 11 Flash Briefings on your Amazon Alexa device.
Firefighting gear is a source of cancer potential for firefighters.
The Jeanette fire chief wants new equipment for his firefighters. He says what they use now is exposing his team to cancer-causing chemicals. Channel 11's Michelle Chavez tells us how the department is working to get the money needed to buy the new gear.
The unspoken problem is cancer, and firefighting gear is a source of cancer.
Jeanette Fire Chief Bill Fry and Adamsburg Chief Don Toma don't have the money to protect their firefighters from the long-term effects of fighting fires.
So when those materials burn, they're actually putting off cyanide and carcinogens and all kinds of toxics.
They tell us those toxins seep into the skin.
It used to be, the dirtier your gear, the dirtier your helmet, that was a badge of honor, but with so many firefighters dying, not in fires, not in wrecks, from cancer, it's something that we really got to pay attention to.
The Firefighter Cancer Support Network even mentions these first responders are up to 3 times more likely to get cancer. So now they're looking into grants to help fund the right gear for the job.
We're looking at getting some of the cancer prevention gear, which has some extra seams in the pant legs to prevent contaminants from coming up.
They tell Channel 11 that 90% of their calls aren't even for actual fires, but in those instances they still carry the attire that's already taken in those carcinogens.
And if we're wearing this gear all the time, 100% of the time, we're carrying those contaminants with us. We're taking them into people's houses.
So they're hoping they can also get non-fire gear for those other calls to keep both firefighters and residents safe.
We can't keep up without the grants or without funding from an external source.
Michelle Chavez, Channel 11 News.
The Jeanette fire chief tells us that they have enough money in their budget to buy 2 sets of gear a year, and that's what makes the grants so important. Today marks the first day of Kwanzaa. The week-long celebration honors a different principle each day. Today's principle is unity. Some of the others include collective economics, purpose, and creativity. Kwanzaa was first observed to celebrate African culture more than 50 years ago, and it continues through New Year's Day and ends with a feast and gift giving. Much warmer temperatures on tap today, feeling more like spring. Meteorologist Stephanie Allison is here now. And Stephanie, you don't need the winter coat, the gloves, the hat, not today.
Not at all. You might need it this morning. We were in the 30s, but still, that is really where we should be sitting for daytime highs. Some of us started the morning at 37. That's where we should be sitting for December afternoon, and we're certainly not at those marks right now. Look at that jump. Temperatures 24 degrees warmer right now than we were yesterday at this time. We have the sunshine, we have the clouds, so it's all mixed in the forecast, and it's warming us up nicely. So a lot of us right now in the upper 50s. A lot of folks are traveling today. What great weather to get out and travel. Maybe you have to take some holiday, some of those gifts you got back, or maybe do some holiday shopping, some great deals. Getting out today is going to be fantastic. And so you want to make sure you get the kids out, take a nice walk, get the dogs outside. Traffic's okay, so no problems on the roadways. Right now, we're in the upper 50s, some of us in the lower 60s. So how warm will we get today? When is the next chance of rain, and when will that impact your forecast? I'll let you know coming up in a little bit. Liz?
Stephanie, thanks. Well, Tabitha Buck was just 17 years old when she was sentenced to life in prison. But 3 decades later, she's free after being released on parole. Now take a look. This is Buck back in 1991. The Lancaster County teen was convicted of helping a friend slash the throat of a high school sophomore. Buck is now 45 years old. Her case got a second look after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that life sentences for juveniles are unconstitutional. She was resentenced to 28 years in prison and was recently paroled. Lancaster County's district attorney calls the resentencing of juvenile murderers one of the most difficult and gut-wrenching tasks ever. He adds, we must remember the innocent victims, saying, quote, our system told victims' families that their case was over, and now they're not. Meantime, good news for homeowners in Harmar. Your real estate taxes will be going down in the new year. The Trib reports the township increased its homestead tax exemption by $10,000. That means the township will assess your property for $10 grand less than it's actually worth. This should save the average homeowner about $35 a year. From the traditional to the unconventional to the downright wild, billions marked this Christmas holiday in their own unique ways. Sarah Dolph has the story.
Around the world, Christmas sights, sounds, and celebrations. In the biblical city of Bethlehem, morning mass at the Church of the Nativity.
Peace be with you. And with yours.
Thousands gathered to worship at New York's St. Patrick's Cathedral. In Rome, St. Peter's Square welcomed tens of thousands to hear the Pope's message of hope. And in Paris, Notre Dame Cathedral, still too damaged by fire, was unable to host holiday services for the first time since the French Revolution. Clergy and congregation meeting at a neighboring Gothic church instead.
Merry Christmas!
For many, Christmas was anything but traditional. Beachgoers donned Santa hats on Sydney's Bondi Beach.
It's always been on my bucket list to do it.
On the outskirts of Berlin, a different sort of swim, a polar plunge in 41-degree waters. More brave souls jumped into a London lake.
It was cold. It was cold, but it was fun.
And in South Korea, a taste of home for U.S. troops stationed far from the familiar, including gingerbread cookies.
The meal was actually really great because it reminded me of things that were being made back home.
Christmas memories, old and new, no matter where or how one is celebrating. Sarah Dolph, NBC News.
Happening right now, state troopers are setting up DUI checkpoints throughout the state, and they're doing roving patrols. The goal is not only to stop you from drinking and driving, but to also educate drivers on the dangers. Each year, there are nearly 900 deadly crashes across the country just in December alone. The checkpoints will be set up until after the new year. Police in Idaho are searching for a husband and wife who disappeared after they were questioned about their two missing children. 7-year-old Joshua Vallow and his 17-year-old sister Tylee have been missing since September. Police say the children's mother, Lori Vallow, and her husband, Chad Daybell, lied about the kids' whereabouts and then left the city. Investigators say they don't believe the couple had the children with them.
You know, we're trying very hard to provide and come up with the evidence that is necessary to take care of this and one way or the other come to a conclusion. Either find somebody innocent of all of these accusations, or if guilty, then proceed accordingly.
The parents have not been charged, but police are calling them persons of interest. Well, a new study suggests that Pittsburgh is among the rudest big cities in America. Those findings are from Business Insider. More than 2,000 people were surveyed, and in the top 50 metro areas in the country, Pittsburgh ranked the 23rd on the list. New York City is the rudest city, according to the rankings, and Raleigh, North Carolina is considered the least rude. So why did Pittsburgh come in 23rd? Well, it sounds like it's visitors who have a problem with us. They said that landmarks were boring and ugly, and they also said Pittsburghers are, quote, miserable people. I don't think that's true. In case you're wondering, Philly came in at 9th place. And changes are coming to SeaWorld Orlando in 2020. The theme park says its killer whale performances are coming to an end. Instead, a new orca encounter will feature behavior, animal welfare practices, and a conservation theme. In 2010, SeaWorld stopped allowing trainers in the water after one of them died. An allergic reaction at a school for a kindergartner, and how the family sued the district and won. Plus, 'tis the season for gift returns, but our consumer expert explains why waiting could be good for your wallet. Next.
This is Channel 11 News 11 at 11.
11 at 11 starts with team coverage of this breaking story.
Accurate details.
Tonight we're talking to parents who have major concerns.
Experienced coverage.
We just got this new information.
Trusted weather source.
I'm tracking a strong storm picking up speed.
All in the first 11 minutes of our newscast. Dependable coverage of breaking news.
That truck came barreling down the hill straight into the home.
Tracking storms to prepare you for tomorrow. Count on Channel 11 News 11 at 11. Junta and Gordon Lesh on Channel 11 Morning News.
Instead of opening gifts on Christmas Day, many spent the day giving back. Pitt held its annual Christmas Day event, bringing together about 200 volunteers who prepared meals for families in need. Pitt partnered with the Salvation Army and other local groups, and in addition to the meals, many people in the community also donated gifts.
We come here to look out for people that don't have homes or need help in need, to come here, have a great time.
It's a major undertaking, but to be honest, it is one of our most popular volunteer opportunities here at Pitt. Everybody comes together.
This was the 15th year the event's been held. A school district is paying up after a child's severe allergic reaction. Experts say the settlement could set a precedent across the country. The school district near Portland, Oregon is paying the family $119,000 after someone gave their 5-year-old daughter a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The problem? She's allergic to peanuts. The district, though, claims that they thought the sandwich was made with sunflower seed butter. And pet owners know the importance of love when it comes to their furry friends. Coming up, how a group of Pittsburghers are helping animals in need of their forever homes.
Above average temperatures today, about 20 to 25 degrees above average, so very warm. It feels like spring outside. I'll let you know when rain will impact your forecast and when those temperatures will take a tumble. Those details are next. You're watching Channel 11 News.
You're streaming WPXI now. Channel 11 expands its streaming live newscasts. When other stations are national, Channel 11 News is local, right here at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. on WPXI Now. Depend on Pittsburgh's chief meteorologist, Stephen Cropper, to keep you ahead of every twist and turn. Real, clear, accurate. Pittsburgh's chief meteorologist, Stephen Cropper. That's coverage you can count on.
Severe weather coverage where you live.
On Channel 11 News.
2019 has been a record-breaking year for store closures. Retailers announced plans to close some 9,300 locations here in the U.S. That's up 50% from last year. Bankruptcies appear to have been the largest driving force behind the closures, along with more internet shopping. Stores like Sears, Forever 21, Payless, and Destination Maternity all closed. Meantime, if you're thinking about hitting the stores to exchange or return the gifts you got yesterday, you might want to hold off. Our consumer advisor explains why waiting could be good for your wallet.
So you open all the gifts and you're really excited somebody thought about you, but it either doesn't fit, it's not what you want, or you already have one. So You got to deal with the dreaded return lines, or do you? You know, the week between Christmas and New Year's, those lines can stretch outside a store into the parking lot. Don't do that. Wait till January 6th or later to return gifts that you've received unless it says there's a tight deadline for returns. Why? Because the lines are gone, and anything stores have left from the Christmas shopping season, everything's marked down starting January 6th. So you're going to find bargains to replace the item that you're turning back in, and you won't have wasted your time waiting in a long line. I'm Clark Howard.
You can see more from Clark Howard on our streaming app. Just search for WPXI on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Crowds gathered across Asia today to see the last solar eclipse of the year. People in Thailand flocked to schools and observatories where telescopes were provided to view the eclipse. The Ring of Fire eclipse partially covered the sun, transforming into a ring of light. The entire eclipse lasted about 3 hours. Pittsburghers are known for having big hearts, and one group is now extending that compassion to our four-legged friends. Channel 11's Catherine Amenta introduces us to the men and women providing prayer and comfort to animals in need.
We meet here. Yeah, this is headquarters at the American Legion in Trafford. You're finishing this one. Nice.
For Penny Lane and her team of 20+, this room is filled with a lot of love, hard work, and cats and dogs in need of a little extra care.
Whether they're sick, they're injured, they're recuperating from something, they're still wagging their tails.
And it's Penny's mission to return that unconditional love with a touch of comfort everyone can relate to, a cozy blanket.
She is wrapped in a special blanket. This is a prayer blanket made with love and blessed with prayer.
Penny got the idea for Pittsburgh pet prayer blankets earlier this year while fostering 17 puppies with her husband. She made each of them a little blanket and was sharing stories on social media.
We started posting pictures of the pets that needed to have prayer for them and blankets, and people just started coming out.
4 months, 712 blankets to 10 states and even the country of Ireland later. Pittsburgh Pet Prayer Blankets is a growing act of love, with volunteers hand-tying fleece blankets for any pet in need. Yes, even this 300-pound pig named Wally. And one of their youngest volunteers, Gage, pitches in, fundraising for fleece.
You had Mom making flyers at 11 o'clock at night. Yeah. Yeah. You did. You did do that.
Leslie Hood started volunteering to celebrate turning 60. And when her dog Cameo started having health problems, she witnessed the power of prayer firsthand.
I asked Penny if I could just ask the group for prayers, and she wrote back that because I was a volunteer that she thought the Cameo needed a blanket, which touched my heart and brought me to tears.
But we couldn't leave without meeting the pup who started it all, also named Penny.
You are so sweet. And this is actually the blanket that we received.
So this is the very first prayer blanket?
Yes, the very first one.
And you have it?
Mm-hmm.
Penny
Our family has it. Yes, Penny has it.
Penny received the very first blanket in August after losing her leg to a tumor. Her owner, Rachel, says Penny is now paying it forward, training to be a therapy dog.
And they feel as much as we do, and I think it just shows them love.
In Trafford, Catherine Amenta, Channel 11 News.
All the blankets are free, and if you'd like more information on donating, volunteering, or receiving a blanket, you can contact Penny by visiting petprayerblankets.com.
Your severe weather Team 11 forecast.
Good afternoon. Certainly feeling like spring as you step outside the door. It doesn't feel like December at all. Look at those marks. 58 in Pittsburgh right now, 59 in Butler, 61 in Beaver. Look at that, 60 in Washington. So those numbers are jumping up there. We get to the lower 60s for many of us today. Some of us further off to the north, such as Franklin, only coming into the upper 50s, but that is well above average, coming in anywhere between 20 and 25 degrees above average. Our average highs for this time of year are the upper 30s. So 61 outside today, downtown Pittsburgh, clouds and sunshine in the forecast. We're going to continue to see these marks on the warmer side. Washington, you're going to come in at a high today about 63. So warm, and we're going to see a nice mild night. So this evening we'll have partly cloudy skies. Great night to get outside and do whatever you need to do. Maybe you want to go shopping, go to dinner, go to a movie. It stays dry, it stays mild. You don't need all those layers tonight. We stay very warm through the evening hours with increasing clouds then overnight. A chance to see some drizzle late, mainly after 1, 2 a.m. But we're really going to see that into tomorrow morning. So things change for Friday. I'm talking more cloud cover. We're not going to be as warm. We're also going to have a chance of fog. And we're also going to have a chance of some light rain showers. Very light. They're going to be in some spots, but not everybody's going to see them. And we're going to see cloudier skies and slightly cooler marks for tomorrow. So still in the 50s, but not as warm as today. 45 overnight tonight. So we start on the warm side tomorrow. Our average high, there it is, 37, and 40s for overnight lows. So the heat, it continues, that warmth. 53 at 2 o'clock tomorrow, and our high 55. Mostly cloudy skies, chance of showers, little fog, little mist in the morning, and a few showers around. Just grab your umbrella. You may need it. Really, we're going to save the widespread rain and periods of rain for Sunday. So if you're traveling, today not an issue. Tomorrow morning, some fog, a little bit, a little mist, low visibility. It could be an issue for you tomorrow, but mainly for Saturday morning, we're going to see that fog redevelop, and some of us can have some dense fog as you head out the door in the morning if you're traveling on Saturday. Otherwise, Saturday is going to be a very nice day. Then the rain moves in for Sunday, so wet weather on the roadways if you're driving. You could see some ponding on the roadways. We have a lot of wet weather moving in with this next system that's going to bring tumbling temperatures. So the pick of the weekend is Saturday. It turns out to be a nice day. We stay dry. So looking at 52, a little bit cooler, not the 60s we're seeing outside today, but we get right back to the upper 50s on Sunday with rain. The wind will pick up, and there's even a chance to hear some thunder on Sunday. This system will bring cooler temperatures for us next week, so it'll start to feel like, you know, as we're heading into January, those marks come tumbling down. 46 starts your Monday with rain showers that may mix to snow before ending, and temperatures fall from the 40s to the 30s throughout the daytime. Liz?
Don't forget, the Salvation Army is extending its Red Kettle campaign. Bell ringers will be in front of stores through New Year's Eve. That's a week longer than usual, and it's because the organization says it's significantly behind this year's fundraising goal. It says that's because of a short holiday season and an increase in online shopping. A baby just couldn't wait to be born. His parents couldn't even make it to the hospital.
It was the craziest call I've ever been on.
The interstate delivery and the police officers who helped.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Gordon Lesh.
And I'm Catherine Amenta.
At Channel 11 Morning News, we help you prepare for the day ahead.
Definitely the heavy rain gear today with temperatures.
Heavier delays for the inbound morning commute.
We expanded our breaking news team to better cover news happening right now and give you new information throughout the morning.
Let's get right to Jennifer Tomazik live at the breaking news desk.
A huge impact on the area. In fact, we just found out.
Don't miss anything happening in the morning. Watch Channel 11 Morning News. We're on from 4. 11 at 11. 11 minutes of news and weather before the first commercial.
An NFL player surprised his mom with a big gift for Christmas, a new home. Dallas Cowboys tackle Lyle Collins bought the house in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. His mom, Loyetta, says she was caught off guard and overwhelmed by her son's gift. Collins says this is something he's always wanted to do.
I just got in the Christmas spirit. I mean, just over the top. And they said, Mama, you singing? I say, you know, every day is a day of Thanksgiving. I don't wait till holidays to celebrate.
It's a special moment, and I'm just so happy, extremely blessed to be able to be in a position to do this for my family.
When asked how she planned to celebrate, Loyetta said she wasn't sure yet. She still needs to come back down to earth.
It was the craziest call I've ever been on.
It was quite a delivery for a New Hampshire mother who gave birth on the side of an interstate. Late Christmas Eve, Mom was starting to feel a little off, so she called her doctor. And a few minutes later, she and Dad were rushing to the hospital, except the baby wasn't waiting. So they had to pull over, and Dad and the team of officers helped to deliver baby Dominic.
All the officers that showed up and the ambulance and everything like that, we're very grateful for them.
Dominic was originally due New Year's Eve, but he picked a different holiday instead, showing up early Christmas morning.
You put on Channel 11 Morning News. There is a team that has been working all night to get you the news you need.
The news doesn't stop. We don't stop. We want to make sure you know everything you need to know to get prepared for your day.
We decide what is the most important thing that you need to know when you wake up.
Once a story goes on air, that's just the beginning. It's going to change throughout the morning. It always does.
That's why Channel 11 Morning News is here to get you prepared. We have the breaking news desk. We have Scott and Tricia looking out for you as far as weather and traffic. When you walk out that door,